So these are the books that you can actually find them in your library. My latest book was ranked 6 out of the 100 best personal branding book of all time by Amazon. So I had a few different career. I was a civil servant, and then I went into retail. Give me a minute. I went into retail, and then I was doing mice for a while, and then I once upon a time owned a dating agency, and for the last 10 years I've been doing a lot of training and speaking. I had a media startup just about 2 years. So you can find me in all sorts of social media platform. Just look for Ideas Andrew on LinkedIn, on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I'll be there, including Twitter, of course. So these are the places that I have done keynote all over the world. So today the agenda is this: anything you see in yellow, I'll be covering, and everything that is in white, I won't be covering because I actually have a proper cost for it. Because 1 hour is not sufficient to cover so many things. Nevertheless, my deck has 100 slides, more than 100 slides. So a lot of you are asking for notes. Unfortunately, we don't give out notes, but what I can tell you is that if you're familiar with Google Classroom, please now take out your mobile phone and scan this code. You can get onto the link to the whole class and download a lot of extra link that I have curated for your further reading. All right. You will see the code in green. That is also the access code. So quickly grab a pen or you can type it out. This is the code. If you know Google Classroom, it's very simple. Go to your Google account. There are 9 dots next to you. Go and select Classroom. Join a class with this particular.
Mr. Andrew, your slides are not moving.
No. No, I'm just talking. It's not supposed to move.
We cannot see the QR code you're saying.
Right. Give me a minute. Okay. So let me start all over again. Technology, right? It's always like this. So give me a minute. Yeah. So this is, so can you all see my slides now on the agenda?
Yes.
Good. So this will be, so this is the agenda that I'll be covering only in yellow because the rest are no time to cover. And actually it's not in the syllabus of today's talk, but nevertheless, I just want to show you that there are a lot more things that you can be covering. All right. So you can see my agenda, and the next one, can you see my slides of Google?
Andrew, it's it's not a full slide. It's actually your single slide.
Okay.
All the slides together.
Understood. No problem. I'll do it again. Okay, can you see Google Classroom? No? Still the same. Okay, give me a minute. So let me just shut down everything and then I'll start all over again. Don't worry, guys. Give me a minute. Okay, so can you see my slides now on the agenda?
Yes.
Good. Okay, so I'm going to go to the next slide. Can you see my Google Classroom slides? No?
Cannot.
That is very strange. Give me a minute.
shows up. Kang Lun here, Kang Lun.
This is very strange. Okay, I tell you what, I'm going to show you this because the minute I go to full screen, there seems to be something wrong. So I'm going to show you this screen. Is it okay, everyone? Everyone, can you see now my Google Classroom
Yeah.
slides?
Yes.
Yes.
Use. I'm so sorry. I can't go full screen. Right? So those of you who wants the slides, please go to the, no, sorry, you don't have the slides actually, but you have a lot of the links and the research that I put together for this particular course. So use your phone, scan this in, or you can use this code to go to Google Classroom and you can see a lot of links. All right, I don't need your email. You don't have to give me anything. So first and foremost, I would like to tell everyone that in order for you to be successful, you need to use the phone carefully. So number one, you need to take selfie. All right. So I'll go very fast on this one. Just make sure that you keep up the speed of the basic stuff. So learn to take pictures using the panoramic portrait mode, and that's very, very important. You can see the difference. All right. And sometimes when you do video as well, it makes a lot of difference. And also learn to download the apps like PhotoGrid, where you can be able to arrange different photo in different style, because sometimes your video make up of different pictures. All right. And StoryMaker is an app that I really encourage everyone to download this, because this makes your storytelling wonderful. It is like an editorial. Sometimes you can have a little bit of in-house animation. So remember to download something like StoryMaker. If you like something on Instagram, you can use this to repost. If you like to do codes for different videos, you can try to download apps like Instacode, and it's awesome. Boomerang, I think I don't have to explain, everybody knows. All right. Google Earth is an app that if you need to do video on certain landscape, certain 3D terrain, that is a very good app for you to do screen capture on different videos, and it's really awesome. You can adjust the angle, so it's a wonderful app. This is one app that I like everybody to download even now. It's Quik, Quik. It is one of the best and easiest video editor. It has a lot of different templates for Instagram and otherwise. It has some royalty-free music, and you just need to put in all your videos on edit, where they can smartly take out different parts of your video and chain it up like a movie. So the best time to try this is, of course, the next time you go traveling, right? And for those of you who love to do live, and you're wondering sometimes how come a person can talk for 3 minutes and the script seems to be flowing like water. Well, they use the phone like a kind of a jumbotron, like you can see the script scrolling down according to your own speed. So download this app called BigVU. BigVU is an app that you should download. If you have a lot of script and you don't want to remember so much, you can try this. I would suggest that you all can off your video so that you can maximize the internet speed. Yeah, just mute your phone, and later when we come to Q&A, please on your mic again. If you have a video and you want to have your voiceover and then you want to do caption, there's an app called AutoCap when you can download, and then you can the accuracy is 85%. They can try to read and decipher and transcribe whatever you say onto words, and it is all in its time sensitive. So a lot of wonderful things. All right. So now I go to the talk proper. I want to tell you this module, a lot of different videos that you can do, and perhaps please key in the chat what kind of video are you doing right now or you have done before. Number one is what I call a vlog. It is used by people who travel a lot and they want to document their journey. All right. And even for people who are not traveling, they want to document their life, they use video blog, what they call it, vlog for shorts. The second type of video that is very common among corporates is they do cultural videos where they interview staff, they document their game stay, their office prank, their birthday party, staff conference, town hall meetings. So it's a lot behind the scene, and these are things that is good to do to portray your brand. You can do interview video where you either interview someone or more than one person, and then you round up everything by cutting out maybe 5 questions, and each one has 4 different answers. Webinar like this where it's recorded, and very soon you'll find this recording on YouTube alone, so you can actually see that webinar can be easily converted to a video just by recording it. Events video, usually people will start with pre-event, event, and post-event. In between, there's some interviews. So remember that events video are actually very, very common among people who love to do live. Presentation video, sometimes people love to film the slides together with the speaker, or just zoom in on the speaker, and then zooming on the slide, the speaker is just an inset. So for example, right now, you see the same thing. My screen is actually the main one, but everybody else is actually seeing me onto a very, very small, just like a stamp, just like a thumbnail at the, at the side. Tutorial video, you want to teach people something. It's like you designing a course. You tell people what is it, how it's being used, and why you should use it. So tutorial are very interesting. Now, I must say that most of the video are 1 minute or less. Testimonial video, this is very powerful. Testimonial are people who are giving you some very, very good supporting statement. And sometimes people love to do free flow. Sometimes you need to prepare the questions, but it's up to you how authentic you want the testimonial video to be. Animation is something that you can do it on the screen. So it can be 2D, it can be 3D. So some of the explainer video are also using animation. Behind the scene video, usually you don't let the subject know that you're filming, you just film them. Now I'm just going through all these different video, and then later on I will come to tools about doing it later. Okay, product video, when you showcase a product, when you talk about product and you talk about the specs and so on, but this is the driest kind of video you can ever have. Okay, live streaming video, of course, live is always good, but sometimes you have to have a purpose of doing it live. It must be kind of a breaking news type. Don't do a live video for something that's maintained, and after a while people know that it's not worth watching. All right, and if you do live videos, there are certain people who love to have it on a fixed time so that people can expect it. Of course, round-up video it's asking people about opinion about the same thing, so they can be different opinion, and you just wrap up everything together. This is the same as interviewing a team. So this is like a panel video where a few people answer the same question at the same time. Humorous video, this is a production. That means to say it's not impromptu. Sometimes you got to write a script for it. I think certain bloggers or certain YouTubers are very fond of doing it. Video, email, sometimes you want to personalize certain greetings. You can do a self video and you put it into an email itself. Explainer video, it's something like product, but explainer video usually works for a process or a procedure, or even how to get to a service per se. Announcement video is a boring type of video where you just announce something good, something maybe you want people to attend the event, you want people to sign a membership, you just make an announcement. So it is the closest to advertising. Case study video, interesting. Case study video can be either filmed by your client, or you become a journalist, you go and document their journey. And of course, a product tour is the same as a product tour video. Actually, is a run through of your website. So you can use a lot of different screen recording to do that, to do a video. So you just have to bear in mind how you want to click, where you want to click first, so that it becomes smooth and the viewers are not lost, right? Educational video, It is something like this, except that this is done in webinar. So education video is one person sitting there talking for like hours in bite size, 1-2 minutes, teaching you something. So right now there are 186 people already. Thank you very much. 360 VR video is different. 360 is about it's taken from a gadget that is like a Samsung Gear where you put it, the whole lens is round, and then you can take one picture around. You can turn as you like, and when you find a good angle, you can save it as a 2D photo. Same thing as explainer video. Brand film is actually done at the highest level. That means they are not selling a product. You're just getting the message out there of your vision statement and your vision and your mission statement. You can talk about your stuff. It's really for branding, and it has no particular marketing message. It's just really about digital storytelling. Okay, documentary is the same thing. These are longer video. Public announcement video, this has to do with maybe a CSR or a charity project. An FAQ video. Instructional video, same thing. Personalized video, it's you have a special message for people. You want to talk for 2-3 minutes. It must be something that is very reflective, and then people will enjoy it. All right, and you have to be a key person of influence. Thank you video, video that you do after people have purchased something from you. So just by going through 29 types of video, it's a long breath. So the question here is, when do you use what kind of video? So this slide is probably one that you need to do a screenshot. I'm sure you know what is top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel. Top of the funnel are people who just know you. They need to know what you stand for. They need to be educated. They need to increase awareness. You need to do brands, animation, documentary, explainer, 360. You need to get them excited to go to the next stage. So the minute they go to your email list, you can do video email, product email, culture email, testimonial, announcement, case study, and live video. Now, when they are almost very close to closing a deal with you, then you do FAQ, announcement, explainer. And this is how it goes. So different type of videos serve different purpose, and you have to, before you even plan what type of video, you must ask yourself, what are you going to do with the customer journey? And that is the question that a lot of marketers have hard time answering. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about storyboarding. Every video needs to have a storyboarding. Of course, you have the script first, and then after the script, you come to a storyboard. So 160 words form 1 minute video. So imagine if you have a script of 500 words, guess how many minutes is your video? At least 3.5 minutes. It's been awfully long. So today the millennials, they like to watch video at double quick speed. So that may compensate it, but it's still a very long video. I would suggest that you don't do anything more than 30 to 60 seconds these days. So why do you need a storyboard? Save you time and make sure that that is actually a storyboard for you to decide what to produce and where to film, what angle to use, what light to use later. So the storyboard is actually, if you want to do a big production and you want the sponsorship or buy in, this is the time you do up a good storyboard to show to stakeholders, and you can plan your production schedule, plan for manpower, plan for cameraman, and so on. So how do you create one? Okay, this is not a talk to tell you how to do it, but this is a typical template of what every scene should look like. So it's very detailed. All right, but of course, if you're just doing a selfie video or you just do a simple shoot, you don't need all this. This is where you have an extended storyline, and you really need to plan for your video editing or shooting. So let me move this thing around. So then you need to add a script, of course. Once you're finished your what, then you make sure that whatever script you have, all right, has a necessary scene that's attached to it. All right, and of course it helps to sketch out basically the concept of what you want to shoot. So let's say you want to shoot a story about yourself, and you want to capture your childhood. You may want to have a kid walking along maybe a stretch of road, walking along maybe a beach, just to illustrate the point that it's a childhood that's a passing of time. So you need to sketch out some ideas or some concept. You don't have to be a great artist, but that is the essential step, right? And then you go on the storyboard checklist. What are the checklists? Number one, make sure that you know how many shots are needed. Make sure that you know that what are the shot number and the action taken. What kind of cameras do you need on that day? If there's a dialogue, is it scripted or is it a free flow? All right. And then the technical details comes later. What format you're going to shoot? Is it 9:16, or is it the subject is stationary but the camera is moving, or how many cameras are actually being used? So one of the apps that I love to produce live show is what we call Switcher Studio. Download this app called Switcher Studio. It's on iOS. It can control 9 different camera. So you want to do a live show or you want to do a mini short movie, all right, you can try to use this. It actually, you don't become a cameraman anymore. You become a producer. You just decide camera 1, camera 2, camera 3. And when it's recording, whichever camera angle that you press is recorded as a file by itself. So the rest of the camera, all right, they're not recording. They're just capturing different angle only. So what are the popular tips? Number one, make sure you hand drawn. If you can show things by infographics, don't tell a lot of stories. Be cinematographic, all right? Always try to take your video like a movie. Think of all the best movie scene with the right music. It conjure up a lot of emotions. And make sure that it's logical from one scene to another scene. Make sure that there is a good jump and not jumping over the shot. Sometimes you spend a lot of time producing a movie, but the cut and the transition and the change of scene is so abrupt, it just damages the whole thing. You're being let down by poor editing. Pick a team, make sure that you have a team, then you do the story, and then you have a plot. So it goes this way. You must have a theme. What kind of theme? Is it going to be a humorous one? Is it going to be a serious one? Is it going to be an inspirational one? Then you'll find the right story to do it, and the story may have more than one plot. All right, it may be 2-person story or whatever it is. So add up all these details, you are ready now to go. Now, what are the software? This is the tech part. What are the software available in the marketplace that will help you to do a good storyboarding? Number one, all right, Storyboard that. It's priced at $14.99. It has a lot of characters for you to drag and drop, and then you can type the scene in. So whoever they receive this storyboarding, they know what to do. They know that they're going to have a scene like this, and they will try to duplicate as close as possible. Of course, give me a minute. All right, so you have Studio Binder. It works the same way. Shot Pro. All right, Shot Pro is a little bit 3D. I think it works very well on your iPad only, if I'm not wrong. It's only on iOS. Storyboarder is a free download. This is a free tool, but everything is very limited. So if you're already an artist at hand, you have all the tools in the world to sketch out all your scene. Vaughn is actually a creation tool as well. All right, it has it enables you to do it in draft mode. So what are the accessories for video? All right, this one everybody knows. You need good camera. Whether you want to use a mobile phone or not, it's up to you. But to me, a mobile phone today is good enough. All right. If a Huawei P30, now P40 is excellent. In fact, Huawei now has their own film festival. That means to say, when you use Huawei phone and do a short movie, you submit to them. They have their own Oscar award, right? So I use a Android phone. I love Samsung, so I always use it. But iPhone, it's pretty good as well nowadays. Thank you. Now we're 190 people. Thank you very much. Okay. Next, you need to have very good external microphone that can be well hidden. Now I use the bottom right hand one. right, for my webinar, but there are a lot of very, very small small mic that you can wear. Sennheiser has one model called the memory mic that is very good. It has its own internal 8 gig mic. So even though by Bluetooth it's being broken, the file is being stored inside the mic itself, and when you sync back, it will sync back to the video that's being recorded. So you might want to consider having a Bluetooth mic, right? Cost, tripod, stabilizer, these are some of the things that you might want to invest in. You need to invest in lights. Now, if you want to do it on the studio, remember there are 3 lights you need to have. You need the strong light, the mid light, and the really soft light at 3 different triangle. All right, I wish I could show you from another slide, but I don't have it here. So if you want to do it on the studio, you need to have 3 different lights. And of course, you can buy all this from Taobao. All right, there is lower range one all the way to high range. Now, come to editing software. This is the real deal. So there are 5 apps I want to show you that is very good. Number 1, of course, I talk about Quick. Quick is free. It's by GoPro. It's easy to use and it's fast. Adobe Premiere, right? It's free again. Okay. iMovie is free as well. Most of you, when you have your Mac, is inside is preloaded. WeVideo, all right. The free version has watermark. Of course, you paid one is don't have. All these are free, but it's not that professional. Okay, Clips is again, all right. It's actually only for iOS. It's free, but again, function very, very limited. So, Spice. Spice is also like GoPro. It's more powerful than Quick. Camo, it has a lot of filters. So if you want to do video, have a lot of filters, this may be the app that you want to download. All right, don't worry. All these links to the app, if you go to my Google Classroom, you will have the link. You can go into everyone and take a look at it. Right? Video Shop is again another app. The reason why I like Video Shop is that it can handle a lot longer video than Quick itself. So it's not that memory hungry, and I really love it. Of course, if you want to subscribe, you have the rest of the feature. All right. This honestly I've not used before. So if you have experience of it, can you please comment? All right. So please feel free to comment on your take on certain app that you have been used before, so that we can interact a little bit later on. Okay. Funnymate is again another video. A Live Movie Maker is again free. All right. There are so many tools out there. Really. All right. It's endless. Okay. So I'll not go on to talk about all these tools. I want to talk to you about something else. Okay. All these are tools. So many tools. Okay. Now, what if you don't want to use tools? You want to use something that is online, desktop, and some software as a service. That means you do everything on the desktop and you do it on the web itself. One of my favorite is this Bikeable. All right. It has a lot of different style of video for you to choose. You just have to select a certain genre, and then yes, a lot of template. You just need to insert your own image and your script, and you're done. All right. This is higher than the script, than those apps that you have. So if you want to do a professional looking video, be it for Instagram, be it for YouTube or for LinkedIn, they have different sizes as well. So this is the plan. Of course, all this, nothing is free. All right. You can have the basic plan all the way up to the unlimited plan, which I think this is very affordable at $49 US per month. You have everything, and you can have 2 person in the team. So you must have get someone to share with you, 2 of you as a team. So each one will pay only $24.50. Video Maker is another one that is very easy to use. It has a lot of presets. One thing good about this online Video Maker is it has a lot of preset templates for you. All right. This is the price. Okay. Even cheaper, $99 for one time, lifetime. All right. You can do unlimited video. I think you should just go and grab it. Okay, this is another one, do it yourself. And this is the price, very cheap. Okay, Flex Clip, it's also another one. It has, this is flexible. It has a range of templates for business to lifestyle to social media, and you can create your own template. So sometimes when you create a style video and you want to save it as template, you can. Okay, and this very affordable at only $7.99 per month. Lumen 5. Now, this is the one I use. Please pay attention. This is the AI-driven video maker. How powerful is this? Listen, you write your script, you just dump the whole script into this platform itself, and within 5 seconds, they will take out all the relevant video footage that goes with your script, and they give you a first cut video. Of course, if you don't like those footage, you can change it, but it's very accurate. So they are like a system that can read your mind. When you dummy the whole script, all right, and they will give you a footage. Of course, the timing you have to adjust, and it saves you a lot of time. And you know what's the wonderful thing? You do something on a 16:9 format, and the next moment you want to change it to a squarish format, you can do it within 30 seconds, and it looks quite decent as well. So let's say you want to do a campaign on Instagram, on YouTube, all right, together. This is something that you really worth investing your time in. And what is the price? Well, this is the most expensive. For Premium, it's $49 per month. Okay, if you want to pay by per year cost, you just times 12. Okay, so let me talk about different video sharing platform. Okay, and then we're going to a time of Q&A. So besides YouTube, what other platform can you share your video? So you heard of Dailymotion. Dailymotion caps your file size to 2 GB, and I think every day there's a restriction. Every day you can only upload 10 video, and every day, if you don't have 10 video, but your videos are very long, you will keep to 2 hours of video a day. So it is free, all right, but there are a lot of limitations. So that is another one that you can, if you are fed up with what YouTube are giving you, you play a video and then they give you plenty of ads, and then they cross-play other people's video which you don't like, you can try Dailymotion. All right, next one is Meta Cafe. All right, this is another good one. Most of the video inside are 90 seconds to 80 seconds. And but of course, the file size is limited to only 100 meg. So if your file is too big, then this is not a place for you. Unfortunately, the community is very small. Vimeo, the terms and conditions for Vimeo is really different. Now, this is a paid model, but video has high resolution, and video will not have any ads. They will not cross-play another kind of video, unlike YouTube. So if you want to have quality, let's say you want to run an online media and you want to curate the best video, Vimeo is always the platform that a lot of professionals are using, not YouTube, right? So you pay your basic plan according to the disk space amount of uploads you can have. This is another one. These are made for people who do TV shows. So this is a system where you can design your own TV studio, all right? And you can upload yours. Now, YouTube now, it's also enabling a lot of content provider to monetize different ways. You can sell your membership, and you can, and they even have house artist management team to work with different content provider, all right, to build their tribe. So YouTube is also evolving, and if you have a YouTube channel that's close to 2,000 people, make sure you cross the 2,000 mark, because every time you cross a certain milestone, you unlock certain function that's not available when you are just a small guy, when you were just having a few hundred followers. All right. Cracker is also the same thing. It's owned by Sony. Okay. DTube is an. These are not so popular, but if you want to syndicate your video everywhere and you want to capture long tail market like Microsoft and so on, you should have your video in different platforms. All right, 9gag it's a place to consolidate a lot of fun video, right?
什么来的？你要问我什么？
So Twig it's more for gamer.
因
Okay.
为我已经
Hello? Anybody ask me a question? Okay, no. So Twig is more for gamer. Of course, IGTV, right? It's a platform I seldom use, but it's powerful if you are doing a lot of live. And this is a open source. So if you are a programmer and you want to you want to tweak certain script to approach a certain community, let's say you are very interested in archaeology and you go around the whole world, you know, taking the soil, and you want to connect your findings with the rest, then this is a place for you. Okay. So this is a peer-to-peer video sharing. So anyone who has a good video, you can share to each other. PeerTube, it works the same way. And of course, moving images archive, right? Live Leak, needs no introduction. These are the places where all the video you never seen. All right, these are all the things that seldom seen. You will find a video here. So if you have some video that you caught somebody doing something, you might want to try uploading here. All right. So this one works the same way. Now, guys, I want to have a show of hands right now. I'm going to stop sharing for a while. I'm going to ask everybody. Now the time is 2:44. Do you want me? I give a choice. Do you want me to cover how to promote your video? Okay, so you got to type either yes or no. Okay, do you want me to cover either how to make video viral or how to promote your video? These two. I have bonus topic just for now. One is how to make your video viral. Number two is how to make your video viral. So those who want one, okay, can you say yes? Is there any way I can see it? Those who want one, you say, okay, one is how to make it viral. Two is how to promote your video. Wow. Everyone say one and two. Only one, okay? Only one. So I'm going to, so please vote, and I'm going to find the file right now. Please give me a minute. Okay, it's very good. So I think everybody wants how to make your video viral. Okay, so I will go and share a deck with you. Just give me a minute. I'm going to share my screen. Can you see my screen? Can you see 9 what makes a video viral? Can anyone tell me?
Yes, can.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so there are 10 things that makes a video viral, and some are within your control, some are not control. So I'm going to discuss this, okay? Number one, can you see the timing? Yes?
We can't see your slides.
Again, no problem. So I will do the same thing. I will do the same thing. Okay? Okay, I'll do the same thing. I put, okay? So number one is timing. Sometimes when it is the right time, there is no reason. Sometimes when, let's say you heard that another Avengers, okay, movie is coming, unexpected, and is coming out. So if you can gather a group of friends to do a viral video about what you think the next storyline is all about, and you can act it out like a humorous skit. Now that is timing. Timing means something is going to happen, and everyone is looking forward to it, and it so happens that you are doing this. So the timing has to do with pop culture. It has also got to do with the time of release, not too early, not too late, right? So for example, if you predicted COVID will happen to invade the world, and you did a short movie about it, or you did a video about it, now that is timing, right? So can you imagine, right? When COVID started, then your video becomes viral. So it's about timing. It's not within your control. You can try your very best, but it's never going to be 100% foolproof. Number two, it's a pop culture expectation. So today, all right, if you are a celebrity, and for example, and you happens to meet a celebrity, and you did a short introduction of the person in your video, it gets viral, all right? Or maybe you send out a tweet and you say, how nice if I can receive a message from Tiger Woods, all right, for example. And if Tiger Woods respond to you, all right, and that video become a viral video, and actually it happens before. There was a kid who wants to meet Tiger Woods, but I think he is really down with a lot of sickness, and he said his wish is that he get a video message from Tiger Woods. So Tiger Woods really did send a message, and that video itself, together with him, the reaction of getting the video itself can be viral. So it is very inspiring and emotional, and that itself cannot be scripted. A lot of things has to happen. So sometimes the best thing is you can be off the wall creativity. So remember a few years ago, there was this crazy thing about people, everybody in a room trying to freeze and be like mannequin, you know, for like 1 or 2 minutes. Remember that 2-3 years back, there was this craze about every company, every training, every group is trying to duplicate. All right, everybody don't move, and then somebody take a video, and then everybody start moving. Can you remember who started it? Can anybody remember who started it? You can on your mind and tell me. Who started that movement? Who started the first viral video? Anyone? Anybody remember the name? Nobody. Okay.
Somebody said flash mob.
Sorry?
Somebody said flash mob.
I don't think so. Okay. Yeah. I can't verify it. Okay. But I heard it was Michelle Obama. Okay. I can't verify it, but I heard it's Michelle Obama. So sometimes it depends on who starts something and it become viral. So there is always that something is never done before, all right, it become viral. So you have to consider this. Is this something that nobody has ever done before? Okay. If no, then you can try to do something first and make it viral. Now, I will share to you one secret sauce that I tried before. You have to gather at least 30 to 50 friends to agree to do the same thing right after you do it. That means to say, you do the first one, and the next person say, I'm inspired by you. All right, I will do it. So it's same as a bucket challenge. It's the same thing. One person do it, and then you nominate another 2 persons. So that is how all these things get viral. You need a tribe. If you have off-the-wall creativity, you really need a lot of tribe, a lot of people to help you to make it happen. All right. internet sharing habits. Sometimes it's who share it. So, for example, there are so many dogs lovers and animal lovers. If you have videos that has to do with your pet, now the sharing chances are very high. And after all, the social noises, that means to say every one of us, according to Google, has a certain index. So, for example, certain people, when they share the same link, has more power, more authority than another person who seldom active on internet. So it depends on who share what at what time. So it is a lot of velocity that we're talking about. It's not just how funny your video is. It's sometimes who share it at the right time and whether the subject can resonate with people or not. Okay, the best video are short and sweet. So I'm very surprised that 19% of the people left a video within 10 seconds. So no wonder when you boost a video on Facebook, they only give you 10 seconds of analytics, and the rest, I don't know how much they all drop off. So anything must be short. So if you can say out something that all within a Twitter length of 280 character, you got it. So it can be a very, very short one. So the shorter your video, it can become even a meme. It got to be upbeat. Okay, it has to be upbeat and it has to be incredible. So I remember Red Bull has a video about a man who is late for his plane, and his plane is due to leave in 5 minutes. He just clear the immigration and he ran to the gate. So there are a lot of trouble that he went through to get to the gate. So that itself is so upbeat, so inspirational. It actually speaks about the brand of Red Bull, which support the F1 team itself. So all these things need to be scripted, and it can be long. That kind of video can be 5 minutes long, but it is very exciting. Okay, you got to be timely. So you have to work with current affairs. So for example, if you think that the leader of the United States and the leader of North Korea is going to meet for a fourth time, and it is suspected to be in one place, and then probably you do a video, all right, with two impersonation of these two characters meeting in that place. It could be fun and viral. So think about it. When you create a new hashtag, it helps the video to be viral. Always remember that a new video, a viral video, needs to have an equally viral hashtag to make it. Okay, you have to get engagement involved. So, for example, 10 years ago or 12 years ago, anybody remember this ad called the Old Spice? Okay, they have a man, all right, this is actually a black guy, all right, wearing Old Spice, and he says something like, your man should be like me, all right. And there are so many copycats. When you have a lot of copycats for your advertisement, and all good advertisement come from a good piece of content. When you have a lot of people trying to copy you, you are successful. And Old Spice is still a story that we are telling, and even until today. Why? Because that is exactly what we need to be a viral video. You need the audience to be engaged. You need the audience to copy you. And coming to the rest of the thing, your video got to be informative. Are you sharing info that has not been shared before? Are you giving out facts that people want the answer but they couldn't get it anywhere else? It must be informative. From all the big data about COVID-19 right now, can you draw out some conclusion and make a prediction? For example, right? Then maybe that video can be viral because if your deduction is logical, it's sensible, it's convincing, and people might share it. But that is very dangerously close to fake news. All right. So you got to qualify that this is just an analysis based on data, and data being the most expensive thing in the world, it's worth analyzing. So guys, please, you can make a video viral. Never think you can make a video viral. You can do a lot of things, but it cannot be planned so much, because the people who actually did those videos, 99% of them never thought that it would be so viral. But there's one thing that always stands the test of time. your video got to be inspiring. How inspiring is your story? For example, do you want to tell a story of you, all right, who got a stroke in a very short time, all right? Now that story can be inspiring, but that story also got to resonate with a lot of people. You must have a message. The call to action is very important. It can be a movement. I remember Jack Sim, the founder of World Toilet Organization. He's a Singaporean, all right? He's the first one who talked about toilet, and he's so concerned about the world the world toilet sanitization problem. So he created a lot of video, all right, and there is actually a movie made about him, So please go and Google Jack Sim, Singaporean. He's a founder of World Toilet Organization. He has a lot of funny video about him. There is a video about him using toilet paper. He wrapped himself like a mummy. All right, it's quite viral, and there's a picture as well. So be creative. You must learn to laugh at yourself. If you are a serious person, you can't create a viral video. All right. So these are the 10 things that I can think of to make the video viral. All right. The rest of the thing like SEO, sharing, and so on, these are things that you can control. But these 10 criteria, you can't control at all. So I'm going to stop share for a while. Now is 2 minutes to 3 o'clock. Is there any question that you want to ask? Anybody? Yep. Flash mobs are actually, when we first started internet 15 years ago, it's very, very popular. All right. But now all viral video are used to start a new movement. Okay. Do a course on video making. That means actually do a course on how to make a video. Okay. That is usually hands-on, so it cannot be done virtually. You know, such course, you need a lot of interaction and hands-on. We need to bring you guys out, to different setting. You write your own script, and then you film your own stuff. So I don't do that kind of thing, but I'm more of a strategist. I can tell you what is needed. Okay. I myself, I love video. I do a lot of video. I do a lot of AI generated video. Okay. There's a question here. What software is used to do multi-screen sheet for live video? Okay. So Facebook Live now enables you to bring in one guest. Okay. Now, if you can't, you can use Zoom. You can use Zoom, and then you stream to Facebook Live. That's another option. Okay. And then you can record it. Or you can use another streaming software called StreamYard. Let me type it out for all of you. StreamYard. StreamYard can stream to 5 places, and you can have one host with 2 guests. You can decide how you want to place everyone. You can decide how you want to place everyone. So it's amazing. StreamYard is about $20 per month. Then you can stream to 2 places. Sorry, let me type again. I think I only type to 1 person. Give me a minute. Okay, can you all see StreamYard? All right. So StreamYard, you can stream to different places, and you can arrange how people are being placed. You can even have banner. You can have sticker as a message. So it looks like a TV production. Okay, it's better than streaming. So even Zoom cannot do, right? Zoom cannot do, right? Okay, let me admit somebody. So Zoom cannot do all the media. You cannot have social media engagement. You can't see a tweet and so on. Now there are a lot of software to do live show. So you got to invest in those virtual tech. This is more than video making. That is actually production level and streaming level. So this is another higher level, but at the base level, you do the video well, and then you think about how to do it into a show, how to do it into entertainment, or how to do it into production later on. Okay. Yes. Okay, StreamYard. Okay. So go to StreamYard.com and actually do it. So Lumen 5. lumen5.com. If you want the free version, you can only do 5 video a month. Please go and try it. Please have a script. Let's say you write 100 words, 160 words. Go and sign up right now. Dump the whole script inside, and then you see them doing the magic for you. All right. Then of course you can add your own video in front, and whether you want the sound or not is up to you. But it's an awesome tool. I really love it. All right. It saves me a lot of time. You know, I can do my training video. I can do my announcement video. Okay. So there's a question for Lumen 5. Can you choose to have Asian speak out your script? No, it can only do caption. It can't have an AI generated voiceover. Okay, it's not a voiceover. It's not a voiceover platform. It's a video making platform with options for English. The funny thing is that they can accept different languages. So I have done one in Chinese. Okay. Yeah. So there are many tools. There's no one tool that can do everything. You need to learn from multiple sources. And I think to mute somebody. Okay. So yeah. So if there's no question, please remember to log on to the Google Classroom. So do you need me to type in the code for the access? I can do that. Okay, give me a minute. That is not to access my slides. That is only to access all the other material I have gathered for this talk. Okay. So this is the code I type to everyone. Go to Google Classroom, join a class, and type in this code that I just typed out. Copy now and do it now so that you can go to the class and do more research. Okay. I do have a course that is coming out, but I think on the 12th and 13th of May, I have a social media class that video marketing is part of it. It'll be more extensive. Now, if you come to the course, all the slides will be given to you, right? So to be fair to the school, this is not my show. I can't give you anything, but I can give you my research, all right? But I can't give you my slides because it belongs to the school. And I think you should sign up a class, all right, so that you can meet and talk in person. So no question. Thank you very much. The QR code doesn't work. Now the QR code works. Okay, you can always go in. You don't need a QR code. You just need to have my code. Just go to Google Class and key in this code. It's easier than QR code. All right, so some of you are already in my class. That means it's work. Okay, so Rose, I'm done. Thank you very much. We can lock off everything. And see you in Google Class. Bye-bye.